Hello Queens, it's your boy Isadora. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something very near and dear to my heart, which is especially if you're plus size, how to online shop and make sure that things actually fit you. I spent Christmas with some friends, and one of my friends who's also plus sized, she was and she's smaller than me as well, but still plus sized. She was shocked beyond reason when she found out that I just ordered a bunch of stuff from Torrid and I didn't return any of it because it all fit me. She says she doesn't even shop online because she always has to return everything and it's a pain in the ass, and she had no idea how to online shop and make sure that things will fit you. So I wanted to talk about that because I feel that's one of the three things I'm good at. So let's get into it. If you vibe with me, if you like fashion, perfume, lifestyle content, comment, subscribe, haunt, laugh, love, baby girl. Let's get into it. First thing, this might seem kind of deep and extraneous, but I think especially with plus size women, we're taught to deeply be so ashamed of our bodies that a lot of us are not really dealing with the reality of the dimensions of our bodies, which makes clothes shopping absolutely fucking horrible. I'm not roasting you or anything for that. I personally understand how hard it can be when you feel deep shame for your body and you're always trying to fit into the smallest size possible, but they never fit you and then you feel bad. I think innately it's really important to be real about your body, know what you look like, and also know your body type, because regardless of your weight, we all carry our fat and our curves differently, and there are kinds of things that would look really good on me despite my weight that might not look good on somebody who's smaller, just because we have different body types. So I think the first key to making sure that things fit you when you shop online is shopping for your size, your body type, your dimensions, knowing yourself, and not shopping for a fantasy self. Not saying, I want to fit into this, or going, this looks really good on the model, so it would also look good on me. Now, my specific dimensions, your girl low-key shaped the letter P, okay? So stuff like Fashion Nova or whatever, I never bought anything from them because they're made for the BBL body. I'm literally the reverse BBL body, okay? So that's something, be super real about what you look like. And I understand this can be super difficult and horrible to reckon with because of the societal shame pushed on us. But I'm telling you, once you come to terms with the actual dimensions of your body and you accept them, it feels amazing to find clothing that you feel you look good in, rather than being disappointed all the time because you're shopping based on a body type that isn't yours. Again, body type has nothing to do with weight. People have different proportions, different heights, have curves in different places. Everybody's different. So again, if you see something look good on a model, remember, always put yourself first. Measure yourself, know what your actual dimensions are, and think about what colors actually make you feel good, what cuts make you feel happy, what things do you really like. I love leopard print, so I tend to go for leopard print. But again, I'm not saying that you have to go for what I'm going for. Again, if you have a different body type than me, the tips that help me would be crazy stupid for you. So instead of looking at models and thinking idealistically, I want to be this size or this looks good on this person, step back. Don't shop for clothing. Shop for your body. Now, again, something I've been seeing a lot online is there's certain plus size influencers, and it seems everything they purchase is always too small for them. Again, I believe this is a result of the mental health issues that come with being a woman in society. These influencers are not reckoning with the reality of what they look like because society has made it so painful, and either that or they're intentionally buying small clothing to bait trolls so their content spreads. Something I found very disturbing lately is the rise of especially women commentators roasting fatter content creators who are clearly mentally ill and going through horrible crises, and I'm I don't know, why are you piling on the I guess they're doing it for the bag. They're piling on these women for the bag. So that's cool. Yeah, I hate to see that, especially like as a woman. Like, again, I don't think this is strictly like a fat bitch issue. All women know how like the weird expectations like put on us can completely like ruin your life. So to see especially women putting down other women who like either they're intentionally baiting trolls or they're deeply mentally ill, like, sad. So yeah, first things first, measure yourself, know your dimensions, know what body type you have, know what makes you feel good, know what you're attracted to, and don't let like influencers, advertising, or other things tell you that like you need to buy something just because it's trendy or just because this color is in or like just because it looks good on one person doesn't mean it's gonna look good on you either. More into like understanding your body type, I'm gonna tell you how like I approach understanding my body type when I'm looking for clothes. Now I'm very, very top heavy. For reference, I wear a size 2 in Torrid, like pants and underwear, and I wear a size 5 in their sports bras. Okay, like I'm a genetic freak. It be like that sometimes. If you are too, comment below, like, what's weird about your body? All bodies are really weird. All right, anybody who pretends that bodies aren't really weird, I guess they just, like, haven't seen a lot of people naked, like, in real life. Like, they're not fucking, and that's embarrassing for them. How's it feel to be a loser? Anyway, no, it's cool if you don't fuck either. Like, not my business, really. You know who I'm talking about? Like, especially online, like the kind of men and women who have like deep opinions on like what's wrong with other people's bodies, and it's kind of just giving like you haven't really seen that many people naked. Like, you're not a connoisseur of the human form as I am. Rough for you. Feel bad for you. Anyway, me, I know I'm very, very top heavy. So like when I'm looking at dresses, I see if there's like specific boning and darts in the construction of the garment that are meant to complement like a normal sized breasts, I will not buy it. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Like, look at how a garment is constructed. Like, for another really common thing I hear a lot is like my friends who have like really big butts, like jealous of them, like beautiful, okay? If that's you, like all the mini skirts they sell online might literally be impossible for you to wear in public. So like, once you notice like patterns of these things, you can stop buying things that you know won't work for you and will just make you frustrated. So like if I see certain things that are like super low cut, I never buy halter tops. I never buy, what is this? Like, I don't buy tube tops. I don't buy halter top. I don't buy like spaghetti strap tops with no support. Like, again, like even if I see something and I think the model looks like beautiful in it, I have to be like, oh, I'm not her. I'm shaped differently. These things would either be so uncomfortable or like so unfeasible and literally like dangerous for me to wear in public that I'm just not gonna buy them. So again, like think about your body type. Like if you're very, very tall and like a pants don't come available in size tall, don't buy them. Because they're probably, I know, again, like there's certain things you can do. And one thing I'd recommend, if you're between 2 sizes, I feel like most women, when they go on a site and they see they're between 2 sizes, they'll get the smaller one because they want to feel like skinnier. Fuck that. Okay? Especially like if you're buying something expensive, I would always say go a size up and then tailor it. Because again, like if something's too small, you might be kind of screwed with it. But if something's a little too big, you can always tailor it. So I would say if you're between 2 sizes, size up. Again, like if your body is super uneven in one manner, shop for the biggest part of your body. Focus on the biggest part and then get everything tailored to match it instead of buying the smallest size you believe you conceivably could to feel skinty. Fuck being skinty, all right? Like, I'm talking about like real, unless you want to be like making infinite returns. Again, I feel like a lot of this is attached to like people feeling a deep innate shame for their body and refusing to shop for the largest part of their body because that makes them feel bad. But it shouldn't make you feel bad. Like companies are making clothes for you to buy. They want to take your money. Like they should be catering to you. Your body is not catering to the companies that you are paying. Do you feel me? So big things like shop for the biggest part of your body. Like, and actually, again, like getting over like the shame of having a body is not easy to do. And I'm not here saying that like I've perfected it and I'm like the Buddha of like booty love. Okay. Ooh, that would be sick if I was. No. Anyway, but do you feel me? Do you know what I'm saying to you? So again, like, but I think in this one specific instance, the shame of having a body is driving many women to constantly buy things that are way too small for them. And like, that just feeds the cycle of shame, because when you buy something that fits you and looks good on you, you feel great. And I've seen so many women, it's like they try on a pair of pants and it doesn't fit and they fall into despair for like 3 weeks. And like, it doesn't have to be like that, and it shouldn't be like that. Again, I'm not saying that like you're a bad person or you're weak or something if you go through these things, but I'm saying that going through these things might be contributing to you constantly buying clothing that does not fit you or does not flatter you, which only makes you feel worse. And like, you don't have to do it, man. Remember, bodies change for all kinds of reasons throughout your life. Sometimes you might be fatter. Sometimes you might be thinner. Like, I think a big reason why thinness is really in right now is because like the US economy is collapsing and people aren't going to be able to afford food, and they want you to like feel like you're achieving something by becoming skinny instead of feeling like the tech billionaires are starving you out. So like, think on that shit, you know? Goddamn. Again, I'm not here saying that like you have to gain weight, you have to lose weight, you have to do anything. I'm literally not your doctor. I'm not you. I don't know how you feel. I don't know what's happening in your body. I'm like a floating fat head on a camera on YouTube, all right? Like, I'm just telling you, like, and again, like, whether you're very fat, whether you're very thin, all of these tips will be eminently helpful in online shopping without constantly having to return everything. One thing too, I think a lot of people think that because they're one size at like Old Navy, they might be the same size at like Express or like at Target or like Target. The thing is, in Target, they have a bunch of different brands and all of those brands have different fit models. So if you didn't know, the way like clothes are developed in the mass market, companies kind of pick like general fit models of what they think their like ideal target demographics are. That's why like a size 9 could fit like 4 different people at 4 different companies. So like, you can never just look at like a 1X or like a size 4 or like whatever at any company and innately know that it will fit you. So that's why I'm saying like, know your measurements, girl. Like you kind of have to. So that's something that's really helped me over the years is I will read size charts at different companies. Like for example, Killstar is having like a banging fucking Christmas sale. By looking through their site, I realized that because I have such tiggle bitties, even the 4X like top would not fit me, but I could easily do like a 3X of like their bottoms. So when I was shopping for bottoms, I was like, just because I haven't bought from them clothes from them before and I'm not sure how it'll fit, so I'm not sure where I exactly fall at bottoms, so I got a stretchy skirt instead of a denim. So until you get like familiar with a brand and how their sizing works, I would, unless you want to do like a shit ton of returns, I would recommend starting like small and looking for things with stretch in them that will like have more give. For example, like buying non-stretch denim blind from a brand you've never bought for before, like that's just kind of crazy. Like you never know. So things like that. So again, you want to look for like the type of fabrics, how much stretch do they have? You want to read size charts, and that's why you got to know your own measurements, and you got to be comfortable saying like what the size of your body is. Like I'm telling you right now, size 2 in Torrid bottoms, which I think is like roughly a US like 18, 20. And I think the size 5 of my titties, that's like a size 30, dude. Like my titties hang down to the floor, brother. Like I'd be looking like Gandalf's beard, but like with nipples. You know, be real about what you look like. Have a sense of humor about it. Remember, like, again, if you haven't seen a lot of people naked in real life, you might not be like, you might kind of have like a porn and like Hollywood mediated version of the human body, like entrenched in your brain. So you might think that like your body's disgusting because you don't look like skinny Hollywood women who are likely on Ozempic and have had millions of dollars worth of surgery. If you can't become queer and see a variety of women naked, let me help you out and like, just trust me. Like women in real life do not look like that. If you don't look like that, that just means you like haven't paid for like a plastic body. And You're probably really hot. Like call me. I know I said I couldn't like see you to know the general state of your body, but I do know that if you're a woman, it's probably beautiful. Salud. So what is there anything I wanted to say about like in general? So summarize, know your measurements. If you have a lot of shame around like the general size of your body and you're constantly trying to buy smaller clothing to feel thinner, you're like, again, we're told to do that as women. Like, I remember watching like What Not to Wear as like a kid, and they're like, oh, these are like my goal jeans or whatever. Like, don't shop for yourself as you are now. If you have goals, if you want to gain weight, if you want to lose weight, if you want to lose or gain muscle, great. Like, literally, I believe everybody should look however they want and do whatever they want. But like, don't buy stuff for a hypothetical person that you aren't right now. You know what I mean? Like, if you've already lost 50 pounds and like you're at your goal weight, girl, go crazy. Like, buy yourself that fucking wardrobe. Like, hell yeah, I'm so happy for you. But if you're planning to lose the 50 pounds and you haven't yet, don't buy a wardrobe you can't wear yet. Like, literally, know your measurements. And I think like approaching your body as if you're like getting information about it is like the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, if you find, because again, every brand is different, something that's really important is like some brands' fit models just might not be good for your body type. For example, if you've tried jeans on at like 5 different sizes and cuts at Old Navy and they all look crazy on you, their fit model might just not suit you. And like, that's not even really a problem because again, they're like a private enterprise. They're allowed to have whatever kind of fit model they want and like whatever standards they want for their clothing. And as a person, you're allowed to have a natural body however the fuck it's happening for you. So like the fact that their fit model doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean they suck and it doesn't mean that you suck. It just means that you need to like buy stuff from different companies, you know? There's certain things like I find ASOS's jeans, I bring that up because like I've almost never found a pair of jeans that fits me from ASOS. I've tried sizes like 16 through 22 of their pants over the last 10 years, especially the jeans, like almost all of them look genuinely insane. So I've stopped buying jeans from them. And it's not me like being mad at ASOS. And most importantly, it's not me hating myself. It's me going, oh, their fit model is weird, like on me. Maybe like if you bought ASOS jeans and they work great for you, incredible. Like I'm happy. I just want everybody to have shit they like and feel good and like enjoy fashion and self-expression through clothing. So again, like if you notice you keep trying stuff from a particular brand and it never works for you, that just means that their fit model doesn't suit you and stop that hoe. Like again, like we're not shopping to appease brands. We're not shopping to appease other people. You're shopping based on your own body type, your own taste, and what works for you and what makes you happy. So I feel like if you keep all of those things in mind, like looking at how much stretch a fabric has, like knowing your measurements and reading size charts, not being bamboozled by like influencers or models, and being cognizant of like, is this company actually making things that like work for me or not, you know? So once I find a company that I know like the fit of clothing they make works for me, I tend to stick with them. So like on ASOS, I don't order from like their separate brands that much. Like I don't know, what do they have? Like Collusion or Thursday's Child or whatever. No, Thursday's Child's a Bowie song. Whatever, man. So like I tend to stick with like the ASOS house brand, but also I know the ASOS house brand is cut big. So sometimes I'll go down a size in them, but I will never order jeans from the ASOS house brand because that shit looks crazy on me. Like literally it just gives me like a giant bulge and I'm like, I do have big dick energy, but like I don't need like, you know, like I'm not Bad Bunnying it out here. Anyway, yeah, that's just all I wanted to say. I hope some of these tips were helpful. And again, like, I think especially after the holidays, like, people have indulged a lot. Maybe you're feeling a little bloated. You feel kind of bad about yourself. Don't, okay? Like, it was time to celebrate. If you did celebrate and enjoy food and, like, memories with, like, your friends or your loved ones or whoever, like, good. You know, and buy clothes that suit your body. You are not, like, again, you're paying these companies. So, like, you don't need to change yourself to suit the motherfuckers you paying, okay? And All right, yeah, I think I'm just repeating the same shit over and over again. I'm gonna go, but while I'm recording this, it's like the day after Christmas. Maybe this will go up in January sometime, but if you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, and haunt, laugh, love. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.